Hi, I'm Dave Epstein and welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Let's talk about lawn repair during the fall. So fall is a great time to get your lawn really in good shape for the following year. The ground is still warm, the light isn't as strong, it's not as warm atmospherically, and generally there's adequate amounts of moisture. One of the things you can do in the fall is look around your lawn and remove two things. One would be crabgrass, the other would be just general weeds. Let's walk around my lawn and let me show you some of the weeds that we've got going on. So my lawn is not perfect by any means. There's some clover here, there's dandelion, we've also got some violet coming up in the lawn. So there are weeds here, and we've got something called plantain as well. Also plenty of crabgrass. So during the fall, I like to walk around the lawn and especially try to remove the perennial weeds. So a perennial weed is a weed that will come back next year, like dandelions. Now, some of you may live with the dandelions in your lawn and it's perfectly fine. They're actually kind of attractive. You get the beautiful yellow flowers in the spring. But I like to try to get them out because eventually the dandelions tend to suppress the grass, and I just like the way a lawn looks. I don't want to use chemicals, and I don't want to treat it with, say, an herbicide, which would get rid of the dandelions because I have dogs and kids come over here, and I just generally like to be organic. I mean, look behind me, that's my vegetable garden. If I'm putting down an herbicide here, you know it's going to end up in the vegetables, and the vegetables are organic. Below my feet, I have a couple of dandelion plants, and you can really recognize them quite easily in fall because the plant's kind of growing, it's flattening out the grass around it. And we're going to take our tools, we're going to dig down along the dandelion root and pop it out. As you can see, by going down along the dandelion and really lifting up underneath the root, we're able to get the root out. You want to get the entire root of the dandelion, and then you can throw this away either in the compost pile or just put it in the garbage. The next thing I do is I've mixed up some topsoil, a little bit of sand, and some grass seed, and I go around to these areas where I removed weeds. Sometimes there's a pretty big hole there, and I just throw some of this mixture in, and that will seed itself in and thicken the lawn up as well. So we've made up our nice little grass mixture, and on all these little holes where I have weeds, I'm just going to put some of this in there, and you know, this will seed in. So sometimes you have an area where the grass might have died over the summer, and fall is a great time to replace it. So we're going to put our little mixture we made in here. And as long as you keep this evenly moist, this will be beautiful grass in about 2 weeks. By doing this in combination with overseeding, which is basically putting down a light coating of seed during the course of the fall, my lawn tends to be thick. By having a lawn with a lot of grass plants, it's very thick and those weeds can't get in. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.